Back from the break, and we're talking about a holistic approach to kind of help your life and help you turn things around. And Tom, so much of the time, again, people look for these. They found the magic bullet in this treasure. They go, oh, here it is. Here's the latest and greatest thing that's going to make a pill. We take a pill and we cure all our ills. That's not true. We talked about exercise. We've talked about diet. We've talked about rest. But Tom, on your list, there's some alternative things that we can do too to kind of think outside the box to give us some alternative ways of dealing with of keeping the body healthy. Cover those. I know massage is on your list.
Sure.
You talked about that.
Sure.
Chiropractic is another good one. So alternative ways there. What else is on your list as far as alternatives?
I don't know, Todd. Maybe I'm getting in touch with my feminine side as I get older. But things like learn how to cook.
There we go.
People don't. Yeah. And learn that there's some ways that's worse cooking techniques than others. This way destroys the nutrients. This way maintains the nutrients. Mm-hmm. Don't be afraid to juice some. Don't be afraid to cleanse. The holidays are right around the corner. After every, sorry folks, I kind of junk it up a little over the holidays. I have these wonderful patients. They make me homemade candy, cookies, bread.
Not because they love you. That's right.
Well, I know, fermented foods, and I'm not going to do away with that in my life. I'm not going to overindulge. But the thing is, after that's all over with, don't be afraid to do little things to help extra, like cleanse or maybe fast or. Watch what kind of water you drink, and maybe just drink water instead of the soda and the coffee and all the teas. But don't be afraid to drink those either. But the thing is, don't be worried about. Maybe you want to cleanse your colon a little bit. Maybe you want to do some little cleanses that'll make your kidneys work a little better. You're aware of all these things. I've got a sauna, so I sweat things out a little extra. If you folks don't have a sauna, take a hot bath, soak in a hot bath. Don't be afraid to maybe take some informational courses on computers, because now you're in touch with a lot of information, things that can nourish your skin, things for your hair, because we're going to live longer, Todd. If you folks do some of the things we talk about, especially, you're going to be around. You better enjoy it. So that's the other thing. Don't be afraid to look ahead. Don't be afraid to plan some things, vacations, some relaxed time. Nobody takes a 2-week vacation anymore, but some of us don't take any vacation. So, folks, the life's too short to, nobody ever was on their deathbed and said, oh, if I could have just worked a few more days or made a few more dollars. Nobody ever says that. So anyway,
it's like the joke of the guy that went to the doctor and said, Doc, I've given up smoking and drinking. I'm going to bed at 9 o'clock. I'm not womanizing. I'm not doing any of those things. He said, tell me, will I live longer? He said, no, it'll just seem like it. and in reality, it is about not only doing the right things as far as diet and exercise and rest and all that, but also relaxing, not taking life so seriously, not stressing yourself out, trying to stay so healthy. Just understand, and that's what the basis of the show is. It's not trying to search for this magic bullet, this magic pill. It's about a holistic approach. It's de-stressing, it's diet and exercise and resting, and then get a hug, buy a dog, find somebody to love you. I mean, the human body, and I remember a doctor said this, Tom, and going out of the show is probably perfect, is that the human body is a very elaborate machine with so many processes going on that we may not understand for another 100 years.
True.
But when it comes to the health maintenance of this elaborate machine, it's very basic fundamentals. It's diet, exercise, rest, love, hugs, thinking outside the box, challenging the mind, going to new places, understanding new things, learning new things, laughing, those things.
And you have cheat days or cheat meals, and don't be hard on yourself, people. If you do the things, I hate to say this, if you want to be a thin person, do the things thin people do. They kind of watch their weight, and if they overdo it a little bit, they look on the scale and they go, uh-oh, I overdid it. I'm going to have to go this way a little bit. Don't wait till it's so far out of hand that you have to drastically change your life. But don't withhold joy from yourself. If you love somebody and you haven't told them, tell them.
Absolutely, it's the
if
positive.
If you don't like them, tell them that too. But I'm just saying, don't eat yourself up.
Yes, don't hold it in.
Let it out.
Let it out. That's a perfect way to end this show. Is let it out, folks. We really appreciate you joining us here on this edition of Understanding Your Health. Let it out. We'll see you next week. Okay.